What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Naruto to Boruto Shinobi striker video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the newest patch update that came with Shinobi Striker recently. Just got a major update. A lot of gameplay, well, a couple gameplay things changed, but a lot of jutsu were patched, guys. 23 jutsu in total got either a nerf or buff added to them. That is very crucial for Shinobi Striker, just due to the simple fact that this game only has about 80 to 90 jutsu for CAC that are not substitutions or clones. When you don't include those, there's about 80 or 90 other jutsu that are available to us as of right now in Shinobi Striker. So for 23 of them to be patched in some kind of way, again, that is an absolutely huge update for this game. Now, two things I want to mention before we actually get into this video. The first thing is I will be live on a certain platform later on, guys. I'm not going to say the platform's name because, as some of you know, I've told you that if I mention this name in a video and YouTube finds out, they will literally ban me, which is just absolute nonsense. So again, I'm not going to mention the name, but it is linked down below in the description if you guys want to come through and see your boy playing the Ninja World League with these new updates, because I will be testing out all these different jutsu to see what actually truly changed as well, because as you guys know, with Bandai games, sometimes the descriptions of what they tell us do not tell the full story. So again, I will be testing all of these out later on that platform. Again, I'm not going to mention the name. It's linked down below. The other thing I want to mention, guys, is the homie Rapid Monkey did just recently make a Discord for your boy. So if you guys do want to join the Discord will be linked down below in the description for you guys. But that's enough talking from me. Let's jump straight into this video showcasing all these notes and patches that we got with the recent update. Alright, so I'll jump straight into these notes. The first thing we're going to be taking a look at is the basic gameplay things that changed. And the first one, and the crucial one, is the adjust to the lock-on system. As you guys see at the top, it says adjust so that the lock-on becomes hard to come off. Conditions for releasing lock-on are set only in the following cases: when attacked by walls and it goes down. I don't understand what that really means by that. Does that mean when like you hit a wall or something like that, the lock-on can come off? I don't understand what that means exactly. But the next one says when the enemy changes and uses the art of the body. If it is the change of the body skill or high speed movement, it is not cancelled. And I'm guessing change of body skill means substitution jutsu. So basically any clone jutsu, the lock-on will come off of your opponent, as opposed to substitution and high speed movement, your lock-on will stay on. So that is honestly basically a buff to the substitutions, or not the substitutions, to the clone jutsu that are available to us in Shinobi Striker as of right now. Now the next thing is optimization of matchmaking. Optimized to make it easier to find opponents. That is a definite true factor. I can confirm that. I did played last night a little bit and it was definitely faster. And then improvement of lobby menu operation. The UI animation transition of the lobby menu has been sped up so that the menu operation in the lobby becomes smooth. This is also true. It is a lot faster when you are trying to go through the menus and things like that when you are in the basic lobby. But those are all the just regular game things that were patched and updated. Now jumping into the actual jutsu side. What changed as far as these go? Jumping into it, we're going to start with the attack type. And the first one we got is Ninjutsu Spiral Circle. That is the Rasengan. And it says added super armor under rushing. Not damn even if attacked. I don't know why it says not damn even if attacked. Maybe not damned even if you're attacked. So basically, when you have the Rasengan, it can no longer be cancelled when you are charging at your opponent, which is a definitely nice feature to this move, because that was a major issue with it, and the reason a lot of people did not like it, because it was very easy to cancel out. If you saw it coming, all you had to do was being hit by a kunai. And then it says frequency of being crushed by kunai etc is reduced. So again, you will have super armor, basically kind of similar to how the lariat did in the past. Now the next one is the wind releasing spiral shuriken. This is Rasen shuriken, and it says added the effect to destroy mono style ninjutsu, tree breaking, tablet wall, sand shield, earth release, earth wall. Basically anything that puts up some kind of shield, the Rasen shuriken can now break as well. The next update came to Tornado High. Significantly strengthens the guard shaving performance of first stage kick. At time of activation, it becomes easy to break the guard of the opponent. So basically, Tornado High became it got a strength into your guard shaving. I don't know what that really means, but it also is able to break your opponent's guard as well. That is a nice feature that was added to that move without question. The next one that got updated though was Leaf Flash, as you guys see, Konoha Flash. It says enhance the amount of damage given to enemies and striking against the enemies and the guard, greatly enhancing performance. So I'm guessing that can potentially break it, or it does more damage to their guards where it'll be easier to break through time with the Leaf Flash now. That's what I'm getting from that, and I'm assuming it's not complete breakage, because as you see with the Tornado High, it has that under it where it says break the guard of opponent. But moving on to the next one, it says Ninjutsu Shinrabu Tensho. This is Almighty Push, and the only thing that came to this jutsu as far as patch goes, increased ninjutsu reuse time. It went from 8 seconds to an 11-second cooldown time. That is the only thing that changed. The next one up is Thunder Release Raikkoden Hot Sword. That is your lariats, your lightning style lariat. And as you see, it says increase ninjutsu reuse time as well. Lariat went from 8 to 13 seconds, which is a major difference. That's a whole 5-second difference as far as cooldown goes. And then moving on to the actual ultimates, guys. The first one we're going to be taking a look at is this, says Shintoism, but that is your Kamui. And Kamui, what happened to Kamui is it got a relaxing necessary mystery god. So basically the amount of time needed to get Kamui has been lessened. The next one up is Super Otama Spiral Round, and it says add invincible effects to melee attacks and jumps during triggering effect. I don't know what that really means. I'm guessing that you can maybe not take damage anymore when you are activating this jutsu, because that was a major downfall of Master Rasengan, besides the fact that it's kind of hard to land and things like that. But the fact that when you use this move, you are wide open to attack, and you would just be taking some insane damage while you were in the animation. So that's a nice patch done to it. But moving on, the next one up is the Bomb Star, which is Planetary Devastation, and it says relaxing necessary mystery gauge, which I don't understand because it's still a 1 duration as far as the stats go. So maybe it got a slight boost in as far as how fast it actually comes. But then it says reduction of the effect of range of involvement during ninjutsu triggering, and the suction range becomes narrow, but it becomes easier to invoke. I will say this, it is narrower. The amount of range that it sucks in is definitely narrower without question, but it is still has a decent amount of range. I had this personally experienced yesterday multiple times. My team got caught with 3 or 2 people, and it never got caught with 4, I will say that. But the range has definitely been narrowed a bit. Not that much though, in my opinion. Now the next one up is Seiken Calling Method. This one I believe is 7 Heavenly Breaths, and it says added invincible time to melee attacks and jumping instruments during a casting effect, extended duration of capacity enhancement effect. And again, I don't know what that necessarily means. I'm guessing though that it means you cannot take damage while activating this jutsu, just like the Master Rasengan, which would be a nice buff, because at times I know when I see people activating the 7 Heavenly Breaths right before they're about to die, I'm giving them all I got as far as my jutsu goes, trying to kill them before they actually get out of the activation period of that. So if that was added, that is definitely a nice effect. But then it says extended duration of capacity enhancement effect. So basically it'll last longer now. The next one up is Dream Gate, which is the 8 gates, and it says added invincible time to melee attack and jumping instruments during a casting effect as well. And then it says extended duration of capacity enhancement effect, and then relax necessary mystery gauge. So basically it'll come quicker now. It won't take as long to actually unlock the 8 gates in actual battles, and you will have longer time in the 8 gates as well, which is definitely nice. And then the last one is the Lightning Release Chakra Mode, and it had the same thing with the whole invincible time to melee attacks and whatnot, the whole extended duration, and the simple fact that the gauge was relaxed, the mystery gauge was relaxed as well, meaning that it won't take as long to actually get to this Lightning Chakra Mode when you are playing in online mode or PvE, whichever, or it'll come a lot quicker to you, which is again a nice buff to these moves. But those are all the attack ones. Now moving on to the range types. And as you guys see, when it comes to the range types, there really wasn't much that was actually changed. And I like how it says running type at the top, because that's what a lot of range types be doing anyway. But as you see, it says Ninjutsu My Dance of Expressions Paper Shield. This is Konan's shield thing that she has. It reduced the time of the activation speed. The next one up is Super Fiction. I believe this is size alt, and it says increase running speed of realized Shinto Buddha. Again, increase running speed of realized Shinto Buddha. What else could that be besides size ultimate right there? Now, moving on to the defense type, as you see with Merino type, I don't know what that really means, but I'm guessing it's a defense. Now, it says Ninjutsu Sand Shield got the reduced ninjutsu reuse time along with the decreased durability value of the shield. So basically, this jutsu will be coming back quicker. It takes less as far as cooldown, but it has a less durable shield as well, so it'll be easier to take down. Now the next one that got a change to it was Snake Thrust, and the only thing that came to this one was an increase to ninjutsu reuse time. It went from 9 to 12 seconds as far as cooldown goes, I believe. Now the next move up on the list is Submarine Dive, which is Subterranean Voyage, and it strengthened the effect amount of physical fitness recovery and reduced effect duration. So basically you're going to get health back quicker when you're down there, but you cannot be down there as long. So I'm assuming you get the same amount of health back in total, but it just takes a less amount of time now. The next jutsu up on the list though is Water Drainage Technique of Water Shark Munition. This is the regular shark bomb, the regular ninjutsu one, and it says increase ninjutsu reuse time and reduce absorption effect of ninjutsu reuse time. I know that it got a longer cooldown period, but I don't understand what that second one means, reduce absorption effect of ninjutsu reuse time. Again, I have no idea what that means. Now moving on to the next one, starting off with the ults that got a change as far as the defense types go. The first one is Tiber Bomb. Now this one can be Shark Bomb or the original Earth style jutsu that you get as a defense type, because it says Earth Release. Now again, it can be Shark Bomb, assuming it's Shark Bomb, but it could potentially be that Earth Pillar jutsu as well. Now it says enhance the blowing off effect at hit. Again, it could be the Shark Bomb, but it also could be that Pillar Jutsu where it actually knocks you back farther now if you actually land it. I don't know for sure because of how bad these translations truly are. But moving on to the next jutsu, it says the technique of super doubling. Enhance the amount of damage given to enemies and expands damage range. The technique of super doubling, I don't know why it says that. That is super expansion jutsu, I'm assuming. And again, it got an increase to its damage and it expanded the damage range as well. So now when you actually smash the ground, there will be a better AoE added to it. Now the next one up, moving on to the heal types, guys, and getting into the last ones, actually the first one is the Weighted Rock Jutsu. This one had a significant enhancement of opponents' moving speed reduction effect. So basically when you hit someone with this, they will be moving a lot slower than they did before. Now the next one up is Raindrop Consolidation, or Consolidation, and this is the Sarada's healing jutsu, and it got a strengthened invincible times for melee attacks and jumps during triggering presentation. Don't know what that really means. And then a reduction of ninjutsu reuse time and enhanced recovery effect. So basically it's going to take it got less of a cooldown now, and you'll be getting more health in it as well. And the last one on this list, guys, is the Cellular Extraction Jutsu, and the only thing that came to the Cellular Extraction was the simple fact that it has a longer cooldown time. It went from 14 seconds to 17 seconds now. 17 seconds is honestly pretty insane for this jutsu. I don't know why they changed it from 14 to 17. That is a long time to get a heal off, but I guess it'll make it a bit easier in combat at times, because I know people have matches where it's constant back and forth with the heals and not many people are dying, so I can understand that in a sense. But those are all the jutsus that got patched, guys, all the patch notes that we have for Shinobi Striker. Now definitely stay tuned, because I'll probably have another video coming for you guys today on the red and white event that was announced pretty recently, literally like 30-40 minutes ago. It was announced, and again, I will have a video for you guys on that today as well. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, as always, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.